Welcome everyone to an epic showdown between the children of the Horned Rat facing up against the Beasts of Chaos. So for the Beastmen here and Panzer, we are going to be having 4 units of the Tuskor Chariots here on the right hand side. Great anti-infantry and armor piercing models as well, in with 80 armor, making them super tanky throughout the battle. We're also going to have 4 units of the Poison Chaos Warhounds, 95 speed and that slow, making them very good on the battlefield control. 5 units of the cheap Ungol herds in the front here with the shields, and over here on the left we are going to mix in with Harpies and more poison warhounds, and with a triple threat in the back. So the double Goreballs here for the anti-large and armor piercing, and the Doom Ball, rarely seen here as normally you do see Taurox, but we are going to be having the Hellfire Sword, mixing with Slaughter's Call, and that nice dazed ability. Negative speed and melee defense can be really nice there for the hero for some great sniping. A little bit more surround in the corner there, we can see Harpies and more Chaos Warhounds just kind of coming in from every single angle. But for the Skaven, we are going to be having 5 units of the Skaven Slave Spears in the front, with a single unit there of the normal Skaven Slaves, double of the Poison Wind Mortars, good ticking poison and armor piercing explosions, mixing in with the double Storm Vermin Halberds, a really nice secure pocket. The Counter Guard will be unbreakable, and here with Guardian giving 15% physical resistance. Now we are going to be here with the double chieftain. Very rare. We do normally see here some assassins, but double of the chieftains is going to be quite a nice switch up. Coming in here with Guardian and Power Grab is also going to be quite nice if we do lose Lord Skrulk. So the Lord choice today, the man of pestilence himself. No mere mortal can kill him. With the Liber Barbonicus, mixing in with the Rod of Corruption, Stand Your Ground, the Pestilence Birth, Vermintide, and the Aura of Pestilence. In the back as well to finish off this roster, 4 units of the Rat Ogres coming in from Captain Morgan, here with the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep. Really nice there for that Frenzy and that Rage mechanic. Or sorry, should I say Berserk? So shooting into the front there, we are going to be firing into the Ungol herds, doing some lovely damage. Look at the damage there at the front. Poison Winds can do some absolutely disgusting damage, and that's going to be ticking poison as well over time, down to half health already with 1 volley. In the middle here, going to hold pretty well. We do actually have 24 melee defense, which is pretty high here when fighting up against some Ungol herds, especially for the cost at 175. Moving into the middle, we are going to get Harpies. Pretty decent weapon strength there, so they should be able to rip apart the poison mortars pretty hard, actually. We're only going to be having 9 models, and here with 44 weapon strength, we should be able to pull them apart. They do have good melee defense as well, coming in at 38, so they can hold off a lot of the low melee attack there from the Council Guard and the Storm Vermin. So we can see in the middle, we are going to see the double chieftain going up hand to hand here up against the double Goreballs. They're going to be fighting with a bit of support coming in for the Council Guard, but being they do actually have Guardian themselves, they're not going to get the extra 15% there from the Council Guard. Luckily here, it doesn't stack anymore in the community, otherwise it can be rather overpowered. In the middle, looks like the Tuskor Chariots are starting to get their way to the front line. There should be a cycle charge through the middle, and a nice push here coming from Lord Skrulk. Stand Your Ground did aid in the middle here, giving 48 melee defense to Skaven Slave Spears. We do actually beat back the Ungol herd, so it's like the Beasts of Chaos will have to return here at a later stage. On the right hand side, we do see actually the Rat Ogres going hand to hand here up against the Harpies. Those mutations really helping them here fight up against the Bats of the Beasts. But in the front, we are actually winning with the Skaven Slave Spears. Some really nice kind of assistance there in the front, come from Poison Wind Mortars, but we're going to be down to 5. And also it looks like here we are going to have 7 models. They've been pretty battered and tattered, but they should return here for a bit more fire into the front line. And now what we can see here in the middle, the Council Guard mixing in with the Chieftain, doing some good damage up against the Tuskors. Looks like 1 is going to break, the second is going to cycle charge through with a 3rd as well. Really trying to delete here the Council Guard Storm Vermin to try and see if we can take them down here and get really into that juicy Chieftain target. In the middle there, it's like Storm Vermin mixing in with the Skaven Slaves, fighting up against the Ungol herds. They're not going to be pushing too hard. They did manage to win on this left-hand flank, but we're now going to be rear charging here with these Skaven Slaves. Poison Winds look like they return from the depths. They're going to come from their warrens. They're going to move forward and shoot here into the front of the Beast line. But it's like here we are going to be having Lord Skrulk going hand to hand here up against the Goreballs and the Doom Ball. He's going to be in with that dazed ability, giving negative melee defense and negative speed, which is really going to help pin in and snipe this beautiful hero. So here we are going to be shooting just like the Rod of Corruption going down here on top as well. He'll be doing some brilliant damage here up to all these monsters here in this meter radius. He's going to be super weak here. 45-minute defense is not going to hold him so low there on armor. And we're going to be cycle charging here with the Tuskor Chariots moving into the middle. But we're now going to get a beautiful surround here. Double Chieftain in, mixing in as well with the Council Guard. Really surrounding the Chariots and the nice Hero Core. Return as well for more Storm Vermin. And looks like here on the sides we do have Rat Ogres just pounding here up against the Ungors. They are going to be shattering and breaking next to each other. And we're really starting to lose the front line. And that's really dangerous there for Tuskor Chariots. We certainly need infantry to cycle charge through and allow infantry there to pull out when things do get dire. And what we can see here, we do actually have the Council Guard down to 27 models, only 550 health, but they're going to be fighting to the very, very last model here up against this lovely Hero Core. We're going to charge in with the Rat Ogres, big AP punching, somewhere in the regions of 83 armor piercing, anywhere up with some nice bonuses, so they can really smash it into the face here of the 100 armored Gorbals. In the back though, more Rat Ogres are going to be coming to the fight. The Pit Fighters as well do fight a little bit of a skirmish fight here in the middle, and they should be able to dumpster on the Tuskor Chariots pretty nicely here if given the chance. So a little bit of an overview of the battlefield here. We do see some returning Rat Ogres. Looks like some Poison Wind Mortars will be finding the edge of the battlefield here, returning with some of the Chaos Warhounds and Ungor herds. They're going to come back to the front line. So the Chieftain will return as well. The second one does. And there we go. Perfect. Both have returned. They're going to immediately fight in combat here up against the Ungors. Will more than likely break here. Are they going to be winning in combat? It looks like it's going back and forward here. Not sure the game's decided if it is or isn't winning here. But we are going to return to the middle. Try and see if we get a bit of assistance there going for the Council Guard. We do break here with the last unit of the Tuskors. That's shattered. We have one broken unit left to maybe return here to the battlefield. And without that, it's going to be really, really dire here for the Beastmen. Balance of power in the Skaven favour. And we can see Council Guard still going. We do break one of the Gorbals. The second one moves over here to try and see maybe we can deal with that Chieftain. Looks like it's going to be a little bit unmicroed. And that is going to be a pull out there from the Beastmen. Brilliant game here between these two. Of course, the big legendary DBD Cpt Morgan coming in with a Skaven. And I think his favourite lord there with Lord Skrolk. 68 kills, 626 damage value for him. A brilliant smite there coming in from Ramsopanzer with the nice double Gorbal and the Doom Ball. So we are going to see 730 and 570 for the Chieftain with 108 there. 52, 101, 94, 18 and 130 there for the Skaven Slave Spears. With 1,150 for the Storm Vermin, 1,500 for the Council Guard, very good stuff, with 360 and 400 for the Poison Wind Mortars. 1,400, 1,100, 640 and 880 there for the Pit Fighters of Hell's Deep. Now we can see 55, 93, 202, 530 and 180 there for the Ungor herds. A little bit struggling in the front there. It was really nice to see some nice points of win action. And actually they kind of downtraded against the Skaven Slave Spears there with a nice support over the top. And Skrolk as well. Now we are going to see 680, 1,400 and 1,200 for the Gorbals. Lots of target there for the Gorbals to really get those big axes into. And here we see 500, 400, 640 and 350 for the Tuskor Chariots, coming in at about, I think they're about 750 each, so or maybe about 800, but they're coming in a little bit undervalued there. But 100, 0, 2 and 230 there for the Chaos Warhound Poisons, with 990, 600 and 750 for the Harpies, performing very well there. Great early shutdown coming on top of those Poison Wind Mortars. So what an excellent game here between these two. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash that like button. It really does help here on the channel. Drop a comment down below about what you thought as well. And if you are new, do feel free to subscribe. I'm very, very close there to that 1,000 mark. So other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very, very soon.